living alone in old age, freedom or hidden danger. What if small mistakes could make all the difference between a comfortable, independent life and unexpected struggles? Meet Mr. Thompson, a 75-year-old man who takes pride in living on his own. He enjoys his morning walks, his quiet afternoons with a good book, and the peace that comes with having his own space. But over time, he started noticing small challenges: misplaced bills, a near slip in the bathroom, and days passing without talking to anyone. At first, they seemed like minor inconveniences, but one by one they added up, threatening his independence. The truth is, many older adults unknowingly make small mistakes that can lead to bigger problems. But the good news? These mistakes are avoidable with the right awareness and simple changes. In today's video, we're uncovering 6 critical mistakes older people make when living alone, and most importantly, how to avoid them. Whether you're living alone now or preparing for the future, these insights could be life-changing. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1: ignoring home safety measures. Mr. Thompson had always been proud of his independence. At 75, he still moved around his home with ease, until one evening everything changed. As he walked from the kitchen to his living room, he caught his foot on the edge of a loose rug. In an instant, he lost his balance, crashing down hard onto the floor. The sharp pain in his hip told him this wasn't just a small fall. Hours later, at the hospital, he learned he had a hairline fracture that would take months to heal. What shocked him the most was that something as simple as a rug, something he never even thought about, had put his independence at risk. The reality is, many older adults overlook home safety until an accident happens. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injuries among seniors, and they often start with small, preventable hazards. A poorly lit hallway, an unsecured carpet, or a missing handrail might not seem dangerous until they are. So, how can you make your home safer? Start with simple adjustments. Remove loose rugs or secure them with anti-slip pads. Install grab bars in the bathroom and near stairs, and improve lighting in dark areas, especially at night. Consider motion sensor lights to brighten hallways automatically and make sure pathways are clear of clutter. These small changes don't take much effort, but they can mean the difference between a comfortable home and a life-altering injury. Remember, living alone doesn't have to mean living at risk. Taking a few moments to assess your home for safety hazards today could protect your independence for years to come. Mistake number 2: neglecting social interaction. Mrs. Evelyn, 78, used to be the life of her community. She'd attend book clubs, help organize neighborhood events, and always had a smile for the people around her. But after her husband passed away, she found it harder to leave the house. At first, she thought she was just taking some time to grieve, but over the months, her isolation grew. She stopped attending community events, and soon enough, her social circle shrank to almost nothing. She hadn't realized it at the time, but her sense of loneliness was quietly taking a toll on both her mind and body. The truth is, loneliness isn't just a feeling, it's a health risk. Studies have shown that social isolation can contribute to depression, anxiety, and even physical conditions like high blood pressure and heart disease. For older adults living alone, it's easy to slip into a routine of solitude, thinking it's just a temporary phase. But over time, it can affect overall well-being in profound ways. So, what can you do to break the cycle of loneliness? The solution is simpler than you might think. Start by joining a club or group that aligns with your interests, whether it's gardening, painting, or even a local walking group. Volunteering is another great way to meet people while giving back to the community. If leaving the house isn't always easy, don't underestimate the power of technology. Use video calls to stay connected with family and friends, or even join virtual classes and social events. Staying connected with others is vital for mental and physical health. The key is to make a conscious effort to build and maintain relationships. It may feel challenging at first, but the rewards, improved mood, a sense of purpose, and a healthier, longer life are worth it. Mistake number 3. Poor meal planning and nutrition. At 80 years old, Mr. Johnson used to be full of energy, but over time, he started feeling more tired than usual. His joints ached, his mind felt foggy, and he didn't have the same strength he once did. He blamed it on old age, until his doctor pointed out something surprising. His diet was the real problem. After his wife passed, cooking became a chore, so he started relying on frozen dinners and processed snacks. They were quick and easy, but they lacked the nutrients his body desperately needed. The truth is, what you eat directly impacts your energy, immunity, and overall health. Processed foods are often loaded with sodium, unhealthy fats, and preservatives that can contribute to high blood pressure, inflammation, and even cognitive decline. As we age, our bodies need more nutrients, not fewer. A diet lacking in fresh fruits, vegetables, and protein can lead to weakness, slower healing, and a weakened immune system. So, what's the solution? Plan simple, balanced meals that nourish your body. Focus on whole foods, fresh vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. If cooking feels overwhelming, consider meal delivery services that cater to seniors or prepping meals in advance to make things easier. And don't forget hydration. Dehydration is common among older adults and can lead to fatigue and confusion. Make it a habit to drink enough water throughout the day. Eating well doesn't have to be complicated, but it does require a little planning. Your body is like a car. It needs the right fuel to run smoothly. By making small, healthier choices, you can boost your energy, sharpen your mind, and maintain your independence for years to come. Mistake number 4. Avoiding regular health checkups. Ms. Linda, 76, had always been a strong, independent woman. She rarely got sick and didn't like going to the doctor unless absolutely necessary. So when she started feeling mild chest pain, she brushed it off. "It's just part of getting older," she told herself. Days turned into weeks, and the discomfort would come and go. But one afternoon, while gardening, she felt a sudden tightness in her chest, followed by dizziness. By the time she made it to the hospital, doctors told her the truth. She had ignored early warning signs of a heart problem that could have been treated much sooner. Many older adults make the mistake of assuming that aches, pains, or fatigue are just part of aging. But ignoring symptoms or skipping regular checkups can lead to serious health complications. High blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease often develop silently, showing little to no symptoms until they become dangerous. The earlier a problem is detected, the better the chances of managing or even preventing it. The solution? Make routine checkups a priority. Schedule annual physicals, eye exams, and dental visits, even if you feel fine. Keep track of any changes in your body, no matter how small. Unusual fatigue, persistent pain, or sudden weight loss should never be ignored. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Your doctor is there to help, but they can only do so if they know what's going on. Your health is your greatest asset. By staying proactive and addressing issues early, you can prevent small concerns from turning into life-threatening conditions. Don't wait until it's too late. Take control of your health today. Mistake number 5. Not securing finances and scams awareness. Mr. Robert had always been careful with his money. At 82, he lived comfortably on his retirement savings, paying his bills on time and budgeting wisely. But one afternoon, he received a phone call that changed everything. The voice on the other end sounded urgent. His bank account had been compromised, and in order to secure his funds, he needed to transfer his money immediately. Trusting the caller, Mr. Robert followed the instructions, only to realize later that it was a scam. His life savings were gone in a matter of minutes. Unfortunately, scammers often target older individuals living alone, knowing they may be more vulnerable to deception. From fake IRS calls to fraudulent charity requests and online phishing schemes, these criminals use fear and urgency to manipulate their victims. Losing money to a scam isn't just financially devastating, it can also bring a deep sense of shame, making many seniors hesitant to speak up or seek help. So, how can you protect yourself? Never share personal or financial details over the phone, especially with unsolicited callers. Banks and government agencies will never ask for sensitive information this way. Set up fraud alerts on your accounts to detect suspicious activity early, and consider using strong passwords and two-factor authentication for online banking. Most importantly, have a trusted family member or financial advisor review your finances regularly to spot any red flags before they turn into major losses. Securing your finances is just as important as securing your home. By staying alert and informed, you can protect yourself from scams and ensure that your hard-earned savings remain safe for years to come. Remember, if something sounds too good or too urgent to be true, it probably is. Mistake number 6, ignoring emergency preparedness. Ms. Helen, 79, never thought much about emergencies. She was used to her routine. Everything was predictable and she felt comfortable in her home. But one harsh winter evening, her heater suddenly broke. The temperature outside dropped below freezing, and within hours her home turned frigid. Without a backup plan, she spent several days huddled under blankets, trying to stay warm, waiting for help that couldn't come soon enough. By the time the repairman arrived, she had suffered through not just the cold, but the stress of uncertainty. Emergencies can strike when least expected, and being unprepared can lead to serious consequences. Whether it's a power outage, a sudden health issue, or an accident in the home, not having a plan in place can make the situation much worse. Older adults living alone are particularly vulnerable, as they might not have immediate access to help in an emergency. So, what can you do to avoid the same fate? Start by keeping a list of emergency contacts in an easily accessible place, including family members, neighbors, and medical professionals. Have a well-stocked first aid kit that's clearly labeled and easy to reach. Additionally, consider a backup power source, such as a portable generator or battery-powered heaters in case of power loss. It's also a good idea to install a carbon monoxide detector and make sure your smoke alarms are functioning. Being prepared doesn't mean expecting the worst. It means being ready for anything. Taking the time to plan for emergencies now can give you peace of mind and help you stay safe during unforeseen situations. A little preparation today can make all the difference when disaster strikes tomorrow. Conclusion. Living alone as an older adult comes with its challenges, but avoiding these mistakes can make all the difference in staying safe, healthy, and happy. By taking small steps, like securing your home, maintaining social connections, eating well, and preparing for emergencies, you can continue to live independently with confidence. Remember, your well-being is in your hands. Now, before you go, I have a little question for you. If you found this video helpful, comment 9 below. But if you think none of these mistakes apply to you, comment 0 instead. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an important video. Take care, stay safe, and see you in the next one.